everyone, it's me from Proud to be Caucasian. Again, this is not a fucking racist goddamn YouTube channel. So just because there's Caucasian and proud, or white and proud, that doesn't mean if you belong to this YouTube page, or if you belong to the Facebook page, or if you belong to this group, you're racist. That is not the fucking truth, and that is literally part of the reason why I'm fucking doing these goddamn videos. Holy fuck. Anyways, this is a video about what I fucking heard on the radio. Mojo in the motherfucking morning was saying some stuff about the CDC recommendations on 2021 about the holidays. And I heard this motherfucker say the CDC said to reduce the chances of your child getting COVID, to surround them with vaccinated people. So basically fucking have vaccinated people make a circle around them and walk through the crowd, or whatever the fuck they mean by that. I don't fucking know. But it was the dumbest fucking thing I heard. I haven't gone to college, you know, to be a doctor or nothing, but even I know that's a fucking dumb shit. You know, just because you've gotten vaccinated does not mean you cannot catch COVID. That is fucking stupid if you think like that. Just because you're vaccinated does not mean you cannot pass it to someone that's not vaccinated. That is brainwashing, and that is the stupid redheaded bitch and, you know, Uncle Joe telling you lies. The Joker, Camellia, racist pusher. Fuck, you know, like, I'm not trying to push Republican objectives. I'm not trying to push Democratic objectives. I'm trying to push patriotic objectives. I'm fucking tired of hearing about critical race theory and hearing about white fucking privilege. I'm fucking tired of it. I really am. My daughter is 3.5 years old. I do not want her to grow up in the United States of America, where it is looked down and shamed on to be Caucasian. Like, you should walk with shame on your shoulders, or you should be ashamed that you're Caucasian. You should be ashamed of your family heritage. You should be ashamed to be alive because you're Caucasian. Fuck you, and fuck everybody that says that bullshit, because you're a racist motherfucker. Fuck you. That's what I have to say. You have no idea what you're talking about. Me, Caucasian. You don't know my last name. You don't know my family history. You just know that I'm Caucasian complexion. You don't know anything about my life. I guarantee that I've experienced probably more racism than 99% of the fucking African Americans out there. And before you fucking shake your head and call me a white conky that has no idea what I'm talking about because of my white privileged eyes, fuck you, because you're judging me by shit you don't even know and talk about. I'm gonna go over this fucking video and explain exactly why I say that, what I just said. Not in this video, but in a later video. I will explain to you why I believe that I know more about racism than 95% of African Americans that live in the United States, because of the way everybody treats and acts and seems to be convinced that you should be ashamed to be Caucasian. That is insane to think, and I'm not gonna have my fucking daughter grow up in a country that's gonna say and look down on her for being Caucasian. That's not what I fucking am gonna have my daughter grow up in. I grew up saying the Pledge of Allegiance every goddamn morning in elementary school to the fucking American flag. They taught me cursive in elementary school, middle school. God damn it. You could call me a stupid redneck son of a bitch if you want to. That doesn't change the fact of what I've been through in my life, what I have experienced in my life, and what I know what I'm talking about. Just because you're black, that doesn't mean you know what you're talking about with racism. That has no, that's like saying because you're white, you're automatically racist and you're privileged and you don't know what racism is. I'm fucking sick and tired of the modern day, just the way everything is. I'm pissed off about it. And I don't want my daughter to grow up in this shit. My daughter doesn't fucking see skin color. Racism is fucking taught. And Caucasian families, we do not teach racism. African American families, you think Caucasian families are like you guys, and we're not. And I'm not trying to mean you guys as being different, like you're not people like a Caucasian person. I'm not meaning that. I'm meaning that your family structure and bring up is totally different than the Caucasian family structure and bringing up. We don't mention race like you guys do all the fucking time. Race is not a big issue to Caucasian families in their upbringings. It's not like that. A lot of people don't understand because a lot of people aren't exposed to both sides of the fucking fence. I have been exposed and am exposed to both sides of the fucking fence. I was lucky enough to have a half sister that had a father that was a multimillionaire that ran his own business. So up until the age I was 14, I got to live with that golden spoon or silver spoon, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's silver for, those type of people, but I say golden when you're allowed to fucking be at a certain level of richness. But I got to live that life up till 14 years old. Then my sister, she lived with her dad. My mom went to maximum prison. I was alone, pretty much an orphan. My grandma did what she could do, but I got to live on the other side of the tracks after that. And I have no help. I have no family backup. I have no family support. My sister that inherited all that fucking money, she's not helping me like she could be. So it's not, this video isn't about anything like that, but it's just about white privilege. So just trying to give you a little bit of background about how everybody thinks that there's white privilege just because of the color of your fucking skin. Now, I understand that there's white privilege and there's different meanings by that. Not by meaning, okay, white privilege, you're getting treated differently because you're white, you're not getting talked to the same as white, or the work, and blah, 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 blah. It works both ways with African American and Caucasian people. The only difference is where you demographically live. If you demographically live in an African American dominated area, you're gonna be treated a lot better if you're an African American skin color, because the majority of people are that color of skin, and it goes both ways. There's no difference in ways it goes. What it comes down to is respecting. We have a lack of respect in our American society. We have powers that be that are trying to tear us apart. They don't want to see us together. They don't want to see African American and Caucasian people to connect and to find a common enemy. They don't want that, because then we become strong. The government does not want us to stand together. And that's what this fucking channel is about. It's not about being proud of just being white and how everybody else is fucking stupid and ignorant because they're not white and we're a superior race and blah 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 blah. I'm not a racist motherfucker, and I'm not trying to preach that shit. Yes, there will be a bunch of people that are racist that join this group because of the name. That's fine. you know, a lot of those racist people, a lot of these problems that I'm going to be mentioning in some of these videos, they're racist because of those problems. And this channel might help bring them to an understanding of maybe a different thinking. So maybe this channel could help. But another reason I'm always got to wear this stupid fucking mask because of the day and age that we live in and of cancel culture. I literally can be fucking looked for and burned at the goddamn stake because, oh, this motherfucker's got white pride, fucking Caucasian pride, fucking you, fuck. I'm a pissed off patriot that loves his country and is proud to be an American. I am for preaching Pax Americana. I am not for tearing this country apart. I do not want separation. I do not want everybody coming into this country and turning this country into their country. That's not how stuff works. Us Americans should have a choice to say what the fuck is going on in our own country. We've had to deal with our government letting other races be more privileged than the Caucasian race. The Middle Eastern families are being brought over here for the petrodollar and are given tax-free shit for 10 years and whatever else and blah 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 blah. It depends on the area you go in and you can see exactly what the fuck our government's doing. It's crazy. But this is just a rant video, and I couldn't believe what I heard Mojo talking about when he said that the CDC recommends that people surround their kids or surround themselves with vaccinated people to protect themselves from COVID. That was the dumbest fucking shit I've ever fucking heard. And that's coming from our CDC. Like, what the fuck? Like, check mark, you're fucking stupid and I'm never listening to your shit again. FYI, the Moderna fucking vaccine, when they said it was fucking FDA fucking approved, it wasn't, people. It was the FDA approved version of the vaccine was a version that we don't even use in the United States. They did a quick switcheroony on you so that everybody would go out and get vaccinated because they said it was FDA approved and it wasn't when they said it was. If you don't fucking believe me, do your fucking research and stop being a judgmental prick and judging a book by its motherfucking cover and thinking I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Do your own goddamn research and then, oh shit, you'll start to see that I do know what the fuck I'm talking about. Everybody stay safe out there. Plenty of videos to come. Woo! Stay strong, patriotic, support your fellow Caucasian and the elderly, the moms, the children. You see someone acting like an asshole, you step in and say, hey, straighten the fuck up. Stop disrespecting someone else's race because you think you can and because our government says you can. Stand up. Help your fellow Caucasians. Stay safe out there, everyone.